You ready? Oh, yeah, I'm ready when you ready.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send
Let's
this
go.
one away here at Ford Field. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing right away is Daniels. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Daniels. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Daniels looking to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
To throw is Daniels. Man open, here's Crowder. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jamison Crowder from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, here's Goff. Flushed out right. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Goff. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Bates' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point splits the uprights. It is now 10-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
In motion, the tight end. After the interception, here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd down and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A try here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that's reestablishing confidence in him to run this offense.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Out of the gun. Goff. Flush to his right. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Goff going to shift him around. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now Daniels. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Daniels. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
You don't need no miracles right now.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
I'm lucky that they don't have my one defense.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And
with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Goff. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbinoghene. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Come on now.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few
I ain't
ticks
never
of the
need to
second
do that in the
quarter.
middle of a kick. I know you can't do it if you kicking, because there's been times I tried to call timeout. Lift it up. I thought you glitched for a minute.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Here's 3rd and 9. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Oh, he just went out disrespectful.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Eluding the pressure right.
I didn't think he would throw it.
That's complete. And he's got the
right
first
there.
down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Really nice job there, showing the mobility, getting outside and creating something. I mean, that's good on any down. When you're going for it on 4th, that's a big play.
And it wasn't designed at all. Not a designed play for him to bootleg out or get outside the pocket. That's just feeling pressure and knowing where to exit.
Yeah,
and as you mentioned, finding the first down on a 4th down play.
In motion goes the tight end. Goff now looks to throw. forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Clelin Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now it's gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany.
Come on,
and the
bro.
return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's
Tough one
let
there.
Keith know
First
it
drive
ain't
of the
fluke.
3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
All right.
And he's going to get it the 3rd time. Picked off by Kirby Johnson.
I thought the worst case scenario would be incompletion.
At their own 9-yard
I tried
line.
to jump for it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
That ain't happening to me.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket.
Ooh, that's on me.
Sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a big gainer on that
That
play.
should have been it.
From experience, I can tell you.
That
That's
should
where
have
defensive
been
backs
it.
will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it
Sorry,
nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, You know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
2nd and 7. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Here's a 2nd and 7. Out to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Goff now looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's
It won't let me switch on to that, man.
before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's not good.
They'll run with Gibbs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. A shotgun snap for Goff. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal.
Welcome to
And
crazy
Washington is
town.
able to come up with a goal line stand.
They really
Out there,
trying to
ready
run
for
it.
this next drive, the Washington offense. Their
Losing
defense forced the
pumps.
turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, they'll play when they want to, won't they?
Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secured. Don't turn it over.
After the
It would have
incomplete
been
pass
dangerous
here
if you'd
now
have caught
is
that too.
2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels.
Ooh, I let that happen.
The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up with safety. And on that one, the youngster got caught holding the football a little too long in his own end zone.
And Brandon, you know how we always talk about the clock that a quarterback has to have in his head when he's passing the ball? It has to speed up when you're backed up like this because you know pressure's coming at you. He'll learn. He's just a rookie. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard,
That's
you're
safe.
just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a talk in the hut this week. Have to look at some tape.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
I thought he was
And
gonna
it's
knock him
2nd
and
down.
fumble. He just did some silly crap.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Goff looking to change the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Out of
Let's
the
go,
gun,
B.
Goff. Open man right side.
I tried to go for the big hit.
Head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down
Well,
here.
don't give up, I'll tell you that.
That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Goff on third and goal. And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
a gain of 3 yards. Brings up
Running for it, Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
They let them get there.
David Montgomery with
They
his
let
second
them get
touchdown
there.
of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front here
Sure,
in the
good.
fourth quarter. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this
can't
time
believe I
they were
gave up a
successful.
safety.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Goff looking to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal only ties.
Yeah, thank
Their
God.
lead to 3.
Just gave him a chance when he stepped out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go offense. We
Washington
got plenty of
offense
time.
at the line and ready to roll. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This one an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field.
You got to do is hold on.
Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been
All
able
we
to
got
put
to
the
do
ball
is
in
hold
tight
on.
spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got McLaurin. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Alex Anzalone in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is all 30 yards downfield after that play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And this one incomplete.
I called it then. I thought you called.
Hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in.
In the situation room.
Plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the
yeah.
but I guarantee you, quietly he's told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Will they play me on that?
Here comes an important one there for Austin Seibert. This to tie things up in the final minute. Seibert's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. St. Brown on the catch. And he works free. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And partner, in a tie game,
You guys don't feel.
you both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. It's St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over
They
on
might
their
have did it,
respective
huh?
sidelines, we take a break.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down right around the
What
16.
they want.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And now this game's going to come down
Block
to the
that
right
kick.
leg of their kicker.
Block
2
that
seconds on the
kick.
clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Lions are going to win this game.
Pulled it off, T.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Pulled it
For
off.
this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off
A
the
big
field
dumb
today. And really,
safety.
I mean, we know why those 3 turnovers by that offense.
A big
That's
dumb
ultimately
safety.
what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time.